Hello and welcome again to our IELTS speaking tips. In the previous videos, we learned 3 important tips: how to extend your answers, how to remain on topic, and coherence. In today's lesson, you're gonna learn a very important tip. Do not repeat words or ideas. If you think that repetition is not a big deal, you are sadly mistaken. What happens if you repeat the same words over and over again in the speaking IELTS test, especially when it comes to part 2, when there is a card and you'll have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, which means you will have to talk a lot and you need to be very careful when you reply, not to repeat same words or same ideas. So what happens if I repeat words in the speaking test? Look what happens. Look at the IELTS speaking band descriptors here. You can get band 9 if you just speak fluently with only rare repetition. Look at band 8. You have only occasional repetition, which means a few, not many. And then 7, you have some repetition. If your reply contains a lot of repetition, then you might fall into 5. So what should I do to avoid this kind of repetition when I speak in IELTS test or when I practice for the test? You need to paraphrase the question given to you and use synonyms. You need to learn how to use synonyms. I'm going to give you a lot of synonyms. You need to go over these synonyms and learn these synonyms. You can learn synonyms by reading a lot. Keep reading materials that you love, like stories, like magazines. So when you read a lot, you come across new words. Learn the synonyms. This will help you a lot when you practice for the IELTS speaking test. And another important tip to help you avoid this kind of repetition when you practice for speaking IELTS, you need to hold the phone, record your answers here, and then listen again and again and find if there are any kind of repetitions when you answer some questions, especially when it comes to part 2, where you need to speak for more than 1 minute. Take a listen at this good example on how the candidate tried to avoid repetition.
Why do lots of young people like to go shopping at big shopping centres?
I think it's because everything is in one place and they're clean and comfortable and it's safe for young people to meet. Where else can you go that has all of the shops and entertainment under one roof that the big malls have?